possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
You have a moment to speak further. of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. A home. Put out.
I've got a good time in that. Yep. So I think there was a Windows update today, so I remember to check this time. Okay, so starting things off in a slightly different place today. Back on the island because I am this close to capping out the island experience in the level 20. And you can see, look how close I am. I am like 1,500-ish XP from doing it. Let's see if I've got enough to do this. Is that what I'm doing? Yes. Okay. Nothing there. Let's have a look. And nothing yet. Because nothing's been sold. Okay, so it'll probably be tomorrow, right? Okay, so let's very quickly head back to Gridania. Very quickly. See if there's anything that's sold. And then from there, head back to the new world, as they call it. I've probably not sold anything, but you never know. I've got a nice few gil now. I say nice by my standards, like over 500,000, which isn't too shabby. And I'm probably going to use up when I start doing crafting and things like that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I want to get all the travel points and stuff and the flight stuff done first before I even think about doing that. Oh wow, 63, very nice. Oh, nice stuffed alpha. I haven't seen one of those for a while. I really haven't. I can get nothing there. Oh, chronometer, clock basically. Let's just see how much that is, just out of curiosity. Again, just for the giggle. Okay, it's going for. Oh, price has gone up very slightly. Okay, get that for now. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to head all the way back to. I've used up so many of my A-Ride tickets recently. I need to get some more soon. Okay, so let's head back to Wuklamat in Dawntrail, and I think there, yeah, because then that'll take me to the next point, and then that'll be the 3 main bits of here. Because it's like it looks like you can cross there, but you can't. I know, I've tried. I imagine because it's like where the story is, well, so they don't want you skipping it too far ahead or something. Right. Now look. Yeah, it's raining. Right, so get the alpaca keep, which is the versus the chocobo thingies. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, so just out of curiosity. To the west. Well, I'm heading to the west anyway, so that's good. Oh, okay, you want to try that, do you? Right, fine. There you go. Right. So it's to the west, so it's probably going to be about kind of there somewhere. Yep, getting close. Or closer. Seems like they've got skulls on their heads. Oh, there they are. Right, where's the next one? Oh, there it is, I see it. Right, go and grab that first. Okay. And how many more have I got to go? 2, 4 more. 4 more to go, I think. Believe it. There's one to the south, which would probably put it around sort of there-ish. But where the fuck are they? Oh, they're over there. There they are. So yeah, about 270 to the south. Yeah, puts it about, say, probably about under there. Oh, these bandits. Oh yes, we're clearing the trail of these bandits, apparently. They're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthshite is a little further ahead, on the opposite bank of Mayak Bezoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. Yeah. But even though there may not be bandits, there are these big beasties about anyway. Nice. Just see. Can I might better go over there actually, because this water looks relatively flat, and if not, I can I might be able to swim it. Let's just sort of, I can squeeze past those gits. Southeast, okay, so it's in that direction. Southeast, yep, still going. Probably going to be over there. Fudge. Let's have a look. To the east, alright. Oh, guys, probably going to be on that island then. I can see it, yep. I see the green swirly. Now I can sprint swim. Nice. Right. And there we go, so that's another one. I don't know how many we've got left for this region. 3 more to go. Excellent. And then the quest ones. So it's one to the west, which would put it probably around there. Well, I need to go in that direction anyway, so because that's where the thing is. So I mean, there's a by the time I get there, it's going to be out. It's going to be done. Look at the rate that's going up, like 41%. Checking that. Southwest, so yep, going to be that way. Ooh, I might have. Ooh, can I get back up there? That's the question. Southwest, I can go the right way. Mayakabekazoma. The names are definitely not not easy for me to pronounce, but again, that's probably just, you know, my lack of experience with that. Shoals of no return. Yeah, well, there's a crash ship there, so. Right, next one is, just say, because to the northwest. Okay, so it's going to be up there. Right. I might have to double back to that. Yeah, looking at this, I might have to. Also, the fans doing that thing again. I forgot to clean it out today. So. Just where like Chloe's cat hairs got stuck on the mechanism. It's like I've got like a sort of like a mesh thing over it to protect it, but even so, her hairs are so fine sometimes. I guess to that. Her hairs are so fine that sometimes they even get sort of stuck in there, and just to give it a little tap. Right, so try again. Yeah, I've got to go all the way over to Earthenshire. Now back up. Wait, can I? Oh no, I have to actually get the destination first. What's this? I've got all that area down there to unlock. Over there, I've got, say, yeah, 2 more of these and 3 more of these quests, which makes me think, yeah, those will unlock either here or there once I make more progress in the main story quest. I think also once I get to max level, like level 100, I may do like a slight diversion, see if I can go back and do the older, what do you call them, the older trials, see if I can solo them. Not all of them, but there'll be like at least one or two I can definitely do. Because before I just didn't have just not enough, you know, damage output sort of thing. Not by a huge amount, but just sometimes it's just like just a little bit. Oh, that's the fates, yep. I do miss flight, I really do. Yeah, lost fired even. Oh, there's the Aetheryte crystal I just spotted in the distance there. There it is, the glowy bastard right there. If I just keep going this direction, it's going to be like on that hill or something. Oh, that's like a big, like that was once a dome that got smashed or something, isn't it? Right. Be right with you, Erinville. I just got to get a couple of important things done first of all. Tune to the Aetheryte. Right. And next, the alpaca. There you go. Very cool merchant. This is the goblin tribe. Sorry, the moblins. Goblins are what we call in our part of the world. Oh my god, that smell is. This is the village where the lay of pots from the Tulioli saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination? I wonder. Yeah, because Idleshire is like a goblin, I suppose, settlement is maybe the best term, built on the ruins of New Charlian. Not the old one, because that's where these two come from, but the abandoned outpost. And the settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom built to resemble pots, whilst the other is a repurposed town. You can see, there you go. So it's like things are very similar, but also different. Welcome to Earthenshire. I had the pleasure of happily greeting the Fair Promise and her retinue. All goblins talk like that now, I've decided. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector. Do you happen to know who that is? You are exchanging tongue flaps of her right now. When do you rock is the Elector, you see? Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Vedrock would like to do just that, we have much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Oh dear. Many help hands for the potsworn who were injured. There is no time for feats or metal tests. Lots of injuries, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you've been caught up in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The moblins provide the potsworn with tools, materials, and living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest golden metal rock in Toral. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. This is the best I can offer. I should never have left Wachimeki. A true Meki. Here we go. Still can get that name wrong. Like, I know you. You see, pots won't desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pack. Should all our pots want to leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It'll give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village. If it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. And take a rest while you can. No, we're helping. Yeah, of course I'm going to help. That's like, well, I could use a nap. I was hoping you'd say that. Actually, wasn't sure I could do this on my own. It'll help. I doubt any of us could sit around and watch. Well, Chris IRL maybe if he was feeling lazy, but yeah, be like, look, give me 5 minutes and then I'll come and help. We'll take every help hand we can. Lady Rocktooth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops, excuse me, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and Fur Promise can assist the help hand. Oh, Rakorok. I want to speak like the Yoda for some reason. You have a follow Bedrock. Our other help hands in need of help hand. There's their speech. It's the speech patterns. That's what it is. The way they speak, I just get Yoda vibes from them, and I just want to channel my inner Muppet. I really appreciate you pitching in. Okay. Yeah, I'm really doing to clean that out tomorrow. When was I say many fires? There'll be no more feigned strength, no more plain of being an invisible promise. Yeah, she knows her limitations. It's one thing I've learned on this journey is how practice you are aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Oh, that's good to see. Good to hear. Now, let's find this Rakorok fellow and see what we can do for him. Alright then. I believe there's another A for current reasonably nearby as well. I say reasonably nearby. It's to the northwest. Okay. So that would put it somewhere over there, I'm thinking. Let's have a quick look, actually. No, let's, what's it? Can we go in? We can. So it. They are made of giant. Are these the pots of the giants? They gotta be. I mean, if these are the pots, how freaking big are the giants? What, they're more like titans? Rakorok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. Pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. Well, they have a lot of pots in their language, if that's the case. You come to aid Rakorok? Rakorok accepts your hand lending with joyous fuel smells. If we can offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Oh, whatever you need. Oh, I'm getting a new weapon. Sweet. Yeah, let's equip that. Yeah. It's not a bad looking weapon. I'm just used to my one looking all snazzy. So let's cast a glamour on it, and let's use that one for now. There we go. That's better. That's looking much better. Right. Okay, so we got that one. Let's take that one. Let me go over there. See if anything else has respawned. No, it hasn't. Right. Oh, and this is where I'll get a chest gear coffer. Okay. Interesting. So that's a level 655. What's my current one? My current one is 645. Okay. Okay. What Rakorok needs for his new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Khan. That sentence made no sense to me. The help hand assigned to Kahe was hurt during the rock rain, so Rakorok took over. He knows nothing of Kahe. Kahe? What does Kahe want? What does Kahe need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight husks. It's like, oh, the grammar in this is really hurting my brain. But this is kind of deliberate, this is how they speak, so. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guessing. Please, guessing with Rakorok. Find out what Kahe is lacking so we can provide it. You can count us. Alright. Okay. Right. Get, there was a cacti right behind me. No, it's a Jaskia. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. Oh yeah, I just sort of popped my head. Yeah, popped in there earlier, didn't I? Yeah. Ah, that must be Kahi. It's a lot quicker we could just talk to him, but the way they do things around here, apparently. We have to leave him be and try our hands at some guessing. Right, yeah, we've got to inspect the workshop. Right, key. So this is the scan and check things out mini game that I quite like. Alright. Okay, so I've got 4 things I need to inspect. Right. Okay, so that's as far as I can go that way. Oh, I just saw something go there. Crafting, but must be boiling since they're close to the furnace. There's no airflow to speak of. How can anyone... Okay, so maybe we can do something to cool him down. Alright. Crafting materials, gold, bronze, I think, and possibly silver. Okay, so he's sweating his buckets off. He's probably missing a material. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. He's barely touched his meal. This is meant to be eaten hot, or it loses its savour. It's egg, some kind of... I don't know what that is, but it looks nice. Okay. We've got one more thing to find. Oh. Goldsmith tools. Tools looking pretty worn down. Alright, so he's heating. He's not eating his meal. His tools are worn down. Okay. Alright, I think I do what. Alright, okay, so yeah, we improve his working environment. And where's he gone? There he is. Major observations? What did you guys think? First of all, knows this guy, he hasn't touched his food. An empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Exactly. Nobody can work when they're hungry. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Maybe he's allergic to egg or something. Rakaraku is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's taste. Right. Well, I can help you with that. My brother Kwan is also Hetsaro, which is their word for Mikwote, I believe. And while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down. By the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simple solution to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Oh, Agorok would never have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Sounds good. No, not at all. I don't think it's the only reason why Kahi couldn't concentrate. Oh look, it's pissing down again in the game. What a surprise. The Hetsaro homeland is hot and dry. Even Kahi seems to be suffering in front of the furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a drafty shot. It'd make a lovely breeze. That sounds like a wind crystal or something. Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them from the shoals of no return. Oh, there, not long ago. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up their search for the Golden City. So we salvage them from the wrecks. Could you have that for us? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, you guys speak to the cook, I'll go and deal with the dusty wind. Oh, one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws or things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Akarok was too preoccupied with stoking materials. Serious oversight which he will rectify. Buying good tools for good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. Shoals of no return are past the cranks. Through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Right. And look, again, it's pissing down. Well, I get this is a tropical location, but still, it rains an awful lot here. Oh, for a split second I was thinking there was going to be like an invisible wall there or something. Don't ask me why. Oh. Cool. You're Farah, aren't you? What brings you out here? Ah. Sorry, that was a wrong voice, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, he was more Ah. The issue with caring for the pot swan. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Sharding instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and instead tasked with tending the injured. We're on our way back from curing herbs for Uranja, in fact. Settlements in Kozamanaku, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? If I become Dawntrail, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. I imagine how much good we can achieve with Sharding technology. My apologies. I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Farah. Tancred. I can't see for shit. I'm convinced that NPCs in every game are short-sighted. I'm convinced of it. Okay. And by NPCs also include monsters as well. Just in case, because I think there was one down here, wasn't there? Oh, it's the other way, okay. Alright. And back into the rain again. What's the bright? Oh, so okay. So I could have actually. Wow, I'm an idiot. I could have. Okay. Wow. I was literally here and I could not see. I just thought that was just like a little indent of a cave. I did not realise that would have taken me back to there. I am a twat. That says orange. No, I think green. Let's just try green. It says a drafty shard, which makes me think of wind. Toon Whisper Wind. There we go. I may have learned one thing. No, I may have messed up on one thing, but I worked out something else. You know, orange crystal. Yeah, because I went that way. I didn't even. I just honestly, literally thought this was just like a little cave that would end like here. I didn't realize it went through the freaking. I'm gonna be grumbling at that for a while now. Oh, yes, that's a. Well, I've annoyed myself. Like. And I've overshot derp. Is that a cool breeze? Rock feels? Yes. I was going to say, I've got like, I think I've got a few hundred of those wind crystals, but I suppose they needed a very specific one. Like, I need a healing potion. Yes, thank you for finding that drafty shot. Rakarok added to the new set of tools he bought. I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hesaro. It's on his way even as we speak. Let's go and see what Kahi thinks of our efforts. Yeah. You better be appreciative. You better be. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. Fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed the pod pact. I was just basically sitting on his desk like a fan. Okay. I'm grateful for your kind considerations. Excellent. Allow me a moment or two and I will reciprocate with a peace worthy of Botswan. That looks like a giant teapot. Again, which makes sense if it's made by giants or titans. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Volokshuna. Craftsmanship certifies Irvinshire's reputation for quality, I trust. God, such luster, such brilliance. Truly a gift for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at its improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. It does kind of look like an ashtray a little bit. Forgive my interruption. Calamity, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So, this is the craft of a Botswan. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise. Second prize. I drew inspiration from Kosamaku's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlene Goldsmiths cannot easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tutorial fortunately does, not one form of inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among Hertzoro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of tutorials of various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hitsaro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. I was right there thinking, how's it 11:32 PM? No, that's 11:32 sorry, 11:32 AM. That's the local time, in-game time. Raka is very grateful to you. I thank you both for your both hard work and clever guessing. It comes to help handing, knowing the Botswan really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Okay. Use that. Okay, I need to make some space in my armory. I think that's going to happen at some point. Right, that is... Let's just move that out there. Move that out of there. That out there as well. Let's try again. Oh, there's some in the one, isn't it? Okay, so let's pop that back there. Put that there for now. I really will have to sort through these again at some point. Go through each of my classes and see what's what. Oh, new outfit. Okay. Okay, this has that more sort of rugged adventurer look to it. I think I like this one. Still, I bet it's going to be sweltering like a No. Pig, but never mind. Oops. Let's save that before I go anywhere. Oh, and then I'll get leggings. The letter bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I'll head over after finding Thancred and Yuri Anjay. Also, I ran into the Levelia twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Thank you, Corona. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure no defeat is starting, but even so, even now he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Ready Rock rating. I still think that of all three of the other rivals, because he's the most intelligent and he's being very sort of deliberately polite and conscient. Oh my god, I don't know what that is, but I want it. I'm sorry, I got distracted by that mount there. That's got to be one of the rarer ones, because I've not seen that before. Ready Rock thanks you for assisting Helphand Ragnarok. If you will announce defeat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. Alright. Yes, some of the mounts can be freaking gorgeous, and I've just dribbled water all down my jeans. It looks like I peed myself. Oh, this has stopped raining in game. I'm happy to report that we're able to convince one of the Potswan to stay. How did you fare? So you managed to do the same. Splendid. What the fudge was that? Oh, it's this guy. Welcome to Earthshire, First Promise. We support your plans for sword crossings and the new Potswan they will bring. Hail the mighty Zora Jar. He cleared many piles of rock falls if there were pebble stones. The resilient son for Dawn Servant. Zora Jar was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well. Sorry. Well. We meet again. He really is a big lad, isn't he? Just in time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Payments. Your attention, please. As Ready Rock has explained, many of our Potswan left us following the storm. Precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bringing much jingly shine from across the salt, so that our stream of trade goods dry up. Earthshire will suffer. Truly, all our merchants will suffer. So, Ready Rock sets you this feat. Each of you ought to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So, we're to recruit new Potswan. Makes sense for the feeder ports. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Ready Rock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zora Jar's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. The Ready Rock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. Okay, so no kidnapping and no telling lies, right? I say you get 1,000,000 gil every day. That'd be a lie. The elector said nothing had taken a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. Curse ye, taco smasher. Fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let's just lay our plans. Still, again, it's the eyes. It's the chameleon eyes. I just... oh, that nasty boot is up to something. Aye, may seek Oh, I got the voices wrong there. Ow, I messed that up, didn't I? Ah, you may seek to lay us once again as did on the river. We can't but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Walklamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this fate? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of too early to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kwana probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing, actually understand. It's just a statement of fact. Yes, she did promise she wouldn't be, being negative type thing. I suppose we could try asking around Wachimeki. Wachumeki, there we go. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliano it is. We're going to take a little diversion and maybe see if we can grab some of the... Wait. Does that mean we have to take the boat again? Oh no. No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. Metaphorically and literally. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really sick on boats. Yeah, we've noticed. It's like, ew, Well, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. Yeah, but it's just coming back. I don't think she can use Aphrodite currents, can she? It will? Are you sure? I'm positive, mostly. No. You think with a nation or a world that has people travelling on water and things like that, especially like in Limsa, which is basically, a seafaring... Oh, you have to travel back, man. Brilliant. A seafaring nation. They would have cures or treatments for travel and seasickness. Or maybe nobody really gets it over there, so it just never became, a need to develop a cure. But someone's got to do something. Something to settle the stomach, or there's got to be a way it can be done. I need a moment. Up river or down river. I can imagine it's too rough for me. Nausea's a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on the boat if I can help it. Alright. I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a boatswain. Oh, no, so that's the wrong place. Where am I going? I am going to the Chimeki. Plus we'll see if there's anything new that's new quest snap. I can't even mount up, can I? Once again, got the funky beat. And there's Miss Robley. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wachumeki? You've not chipped jacks again, have you? No, Master Robley. Actually, I have a favour to ask. Blah 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 blah. Let me think. So, what do you think? Know of any craftsmen who might be interested? What about our dude who recruited earlier? Filtering my artisans for the moblins there. Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making a request, I'm going to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate at the top of my head. What do I know from... Who do I know from Master of Goldsmithing? Jewellery, in other words. also have no qualms about relocating to Irvinshire. I wonder. That Eosin Goldsmith, what about him? You mean Von Chatain? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewellery store, cost a sort. Yes. And considering the distance has already come, I'd think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears about how well the Postsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Well, you won't find Fontaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day. Probably join a meal over the Zablatai. Then we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. You wouldn't want him to feel intimidated about having to deal with a crowd of new faces. Yeah. Imagine if, like, like, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us turn up and be like, oh fudge. The 2 of us can handle this. Take the rest of the cabins if you like. That's good. Yeah. Alfino, I recommended the local tacos. Right. Let's go see a mad batter pot. That sounds slightly iffy for some reason. Maybe that's my brain being completely juvenile. I choose to accept that it is. Where am I going? You know what? It's going to be quicker if I go this way. There it is. Oh, see, now it stops right. Fantastic. And where is it? It's there. Oh, where is he? He's probably downstairs looking at this. Could jump down, but yeah, good positioning from me. So I have to do this again. I mean, seriously, just freaking look at that. I mean, you've got, looks like corn, cucumber, possibly a mushroom of some kind, maybe an onion, tomato. I don't know what that is. Meat. Seriously, that looks some like sausages, full meaty kebabs, nachos, tacos. Fucking hell, it's like their version of pina coladas, alcoholic drink. I mean, those are obviously. I mean, look at that. Look at that bottle there, like right there. That is obviously, a hashtag legally distinct Jack Daniels or something like that. Oh, Barry, you're here too. Excuse me. The third promise said she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating. Oh, it looks like he had a tray of nachos. Good for him. Did we find a quiet spot outside? I mean, he does look like some salsa and guacamole there. God damn, I shouldn't. Every time I see these ones, I just want to have a big old bowl of cheesy nachos and salsa dip. I'm talking like a bowl that's like the size of my head. Oh, the last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was. A lost soul until the 2 of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the moblins, isn't it? But you're not a moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to be new potsworn to Irvinshire. So that's the way of it. You barely made enough to push you to work at Wachumiki, Mickey. I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pop pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, third promise. Wait, The other day I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I am pleased to say that I am now an official subject of Tuliulia. The way he said it to begin with did sound like it was a bit harsh, but the fact that the music's kind of sort of like upbeat and, you know, happy does tend to give you an indicator of how the things are going. This is endeavour to notify Canada's new nation, beginning with the vice succession its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you'll recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Guardian forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos he was slain. What took him from me in an instant? A man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such loss again. Yes, sir, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it's as a fellow peace-loving Tulion that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing the pact, then I shall gladly do so. Woohoo! Fontaine, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Oh, this is not. For some reason, I thought we had a bit of a sunburn. Perhaps you remember me in Brookview? Oh no, that's the taco seller. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're welcome as ally from across the salt, right? And a hero somewhere down too, if gossip's to be believed. Well, it so happens I could use some heroic help. Doesn't to be right now, but could you come by when you spare a moment? Sure. Much appreciated. I'll wait for you at my shop then. Right. Go see what the taco merchant. Oh, it's the roll quest. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the roll quest I think I need to do. Right, you know what? Let's leave that for now, and let's get this roll quest. See what I have to do and what it entails. Like if it gets me, it might get me like a new skill or something. In which case I'm going to need to do this right now. Or at least maybe... Okay. I'll try to do it anyway. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon either. I've got an urgent job that he's doing. There's no one else I can trust with it. Of course, if you want to know the details, long story, so why don't you grab your seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Oops. Oh, wrong side Lalafell. I wonder that's all like a floating, looks like a Mario. And all settled. Everything's myself probably. I am Brooke Evu, proprietor of Zaplevtai. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across the realm, sometimes further, come here to whet their appetite and slate their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons. They're very nice to rub. Particularly what bunch was here not long ago. Go on. Sitting just over there, in fact, and having a conversation most foul. Such as? What were they talking about? Thank you all for coming here so far from your respective homes. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, as this is the first time we have all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. Honestly, that's a gorgeous outfit. I am. Welcome. What will you be having? Could we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Of course. You raised your hand as if you wanted to help. Now, where was I? Oh yes. I am at Apiahi Just sitting here now is because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound, my secretive villainous order, oh god, with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Right, wait, what? Villains do not often call... Oh, that's an arrogant one, okay. Villains do not often call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. Yeah, of course she's a baddie, yes. So villains just don't go... But no, I digress. I invited you all here for one reason. To throw the world into a mire of chaos. The amount of typos I put, I cannot judge anyone's spelling errors, so I'm just... Yeah. So, yeah, honestly, I was working on something today, new project, and I was looking at it thinking, yeah, that looks good. And then I noticed that literally every sentence had like a major spelling error in it. It took me longer to go through and correct the errors than it did to type it out in the first place. That's how bad it was. That's the problem with doing like stream of consciousness stuff. It's like, yeah, that's good. I can't spell for shit. My only interest is to... Oh, haughty man. My only interest is to punish all who have dared to mock and belittle me. As long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight. Ah, so these are wannabe villains. They're not... Yeah, these are going to be the ones that's like they have delusions of grandeur and just be like, no, you're not that good. No, you're like bald millionaires or something. Grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. Very great to say you're alright. At present we are bound and powerless. It is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. It's the fact that like the two of them are like standing there watching, listening, just going, are they having this conversation right in front? They are. They could have easily just afforded to rent like a private room or something, but that they want to be called. And in so doing we shall become unbound. Like the birds soaring up above, we shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. And of course it's pissing down. But sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds and even birds must rest. Speak of finding strength. That's why we are here. To look for it. If so, then I pledge my aid. When you found might at my beck and call, I shall win adoration known only by a hero. Ah, your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lie in Dawntrail. Across this continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Ah, mine is an evil moustache. Did you say artifacts? I sent an adventurous hunt for instruments of devilry. That's what she said. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Ah, yes, well, get to the heart of the matter. The objects are held by the disparate tribes which make their homes in the Dawntrail continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to these so-called treasures matters not. Each contains the essence of a fearsome beast called Dawntrail. Right, yeah, that's not going to go wrong at all. And with them in our possession, none shall be... It's like the fucking primals all over again. We should take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea and use them to undermine nations far and wide. The means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. Yeah, I gotta say, as a group of villains, you're doing a piss poor job already. You really are. I'm not impressed. I take it down, no questions? I mean, I will say though, each of their outfits is pretty good. I will give them that. They do have good taste in clothing. They let the passage of the unbound open onto the world. Begin at once. Yeah, seriously, I cannot fault their outfits. They are pretty cool. Especially that armour as well. They didn't order a single thing. So yes, they take up space, make grand plans, and then don't even order at least a plate of nachos. Well, that's the long and short of it. Now, what do you think? They left without ordering anything? Villainous indeed. It's right there in their name. I'm bound by manners and respect. I won't be welcome back here anytime soon. You and your friends can stay as long as you like. Thank you. Thank you, Buruk. Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Landsguard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference because we soon learned these unwelcome guests had teeth. Oh. Not long ago, excuse me, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen relic. Then another came with the same story, then another and another, and so on. So it sounds like they got all the relics, and or at least most of them. By the time we realised the passive jump was a real threat, they had won and all made their way across the sea with their all-gotten gains. Oh, fantastic. So they've grabbed them and they've buggered off. Right. Each tribe sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner. Ah, okay. So this is going to send me back to Eorzea. Right. Yeah. Because I keep forgetting. The planet is called Hydaelyn. The continent is called Eorzea. It's something I see, and I've done it myself a few times. It's, yeah. Obviously, this is the continent of Tural. And there's the continent of Eorzea. For fuck's sake, what is that? Oh, no wonder that's leaking. I didn't put the lid on properly. Yeah, I wonder why that's freaking leaking all over the place. Note yourself, when you have a water bottle with a sealable top, make sure you put the sealable top on properly, otherwise it will leak like Seriously, it looks like I have had a little accident. There's that much just ripped down there. Right. Yeah, fine. He still looks like he's got a sunburn. Okay. So is okay. So basically, I just got some experience for just watching a cutscene, which is good. It's like the intro to the role quest chain. Greetings. I'd like to thank you for Percy for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings, Ramunjar. There is some coming in daily news, and I must ask, has there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why, perish forward. Come just in time, in fact. None other than the 14th Pharaoh has agreed to aid to the search. Hello. Finally, a fortunate turn. As long as our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. I say, now because of the danger they pose to other nations. If these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the seas, then you better depart on the next ship. I'll just take an Aphrodite crystal next time I'm going there. But before you do, you might propose to introduce you to those who have come to Tulala in search of aid. Sounds good. Okay. So, Lozinweki comes from a village far to the north. Single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relic, so she requires a stout protector, something that can be leaned on in times of darkest. The heirloom the Queen must recover afflicts terrible maladies upon its victims. You see comes across. So yeah, each of these is tied into the different class types. So you would have like tanks, healers, and things like that. Obviously, this guy is looking for someone who's like be one of the healer types. Okay. The search for Sascrippa's tribal treasure has been trusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone who acts as a frontline fighter who can distract her target with her bow. Takes dead aim. Okay, so that could be either a tank or we'll see. And lastly, there's Tushu, who knows little about her people's ancient artifacts hiding must not fall into the wrong hands. Okay, so this will be magic. So it looks like it's probably going to be the first one I might be able to go to. The first or the third. So obviously there's 4 types. There's your tanks, your healers, your physical and magical. I think that's how they count them. Might you forget someone? I think there's 5. There's your 5 types then. One who just hails from further south than Mamuk and has travelled many days and nights, such as someone who can strike down their prey from afar. Oh! That might be... So I might be working for... Because what's he being someone who's ranged. Sounds like it. Indeed, I can so forget from my old age. Thank you, Ramujan. Life drives 5 stolen treasures. Yep, so that, yeah. So that's, you've got your tank, healers, melee, magic, and ranged. So yeah, and obviously, you know, because I've unlocked it, and I can switch my jobs whenever I want to. As long as I get up to the right level, I can then just do this, you know, in the right job mode sort of thing. And as I'm not told against you should choose the system only does for whom the talents are best suited. There we go. So basically, yeah, even here it's saying that look, if you only want to do one, you know, if you only like want to, you know, leveled up, you know, archer or ranged, that's perfectly fine. So just do your best, basically. Here we go. I get some. Essentially, I get some free experience just for doing that as well, which is always nice. You gain access to the role quest for Dawntrail. A separate quest line and store is now available. Yep, tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, which is what Farah is currently right now, magical range DPS, and healer. All's right. Okay. There we go. You can see like the other ones are unlocked, but if I was to change to the appropriately level, let's say speak to this individual here in the stinger things. See, I need to have a healer at least level 90. And like again, if I can speak to Shinhei, see magical range DPS, which is, you know, if you look at the character classes, there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is like your role, basically. So I'll accept this, and then I'll yeah, let's see how this goes. Greetings. You've decided to aid my people in retrieving our treasure, yes? They'll be glad to know my long and arduous journey from our homestead in the distant south of Dawntrail was not in vain. As for the treasure we would have you recover, it contains the undying essence of an armadillo. Armadillo, 12 feet. Right, okay. And these steel hogs, as we call them, rely on their tough hides to protect themselves from predators. Legends speak of one that lived to an extraordinary age, perhaps due to his natural suit of armour, came to be known as the Lord of the Forest. At the end of his long life, our ancestors enshrined the Vidar's soul within the steel hog vessel. For generations since, the divine blessings it bestows have been a great boon to my people. Those under its protections need not fear wild beasts, for fang and claw can't harm them. This allows us to hunt in the forest without risking our lives. Well, that's handy. This treasure, so crucial to our people, was stolen by a tall, slender merchant, or rather a man posing as one. He came bearing exotic wares from foreign lands and served alcohol freely. Toasting often to new friendships. And everyone got completely bongoed, and the item got stolen. Without it, we cannot bestow its blessing afresh upon our hunters. The effect wanes over time, and one by one we are losing our protection against the savage predators that stalk our lands. And as my grandfather, Sito Jar, still possesses the treasure's blessing, we have been tasked with locating the Steel Hog's vessel and returning it to the village. Or granddaughter even. Well, I've completely misread that word. The trail... Okay. Given that you hail from across the ocean, your knowledge of these lands will prove invaluable to her. We will have your treasure. You have your treasure in 2 shakes of an armadillo's tail. Waiting, that big plate of snacks over there. I am truly grateful. My granddaughter's first port is a cool place called Alamigo. Alright, so it looks like we're heading back to Alamigo temporarily. Once you arrive, it won't be difficult to find. Okay, so we're off to Alamigo. I've been there for a while. Now, rope. And I can fly there as well, which is very handy. Alright. Okay, so yeah, let's do this one first. Let's get this one out of the way. So we'll go all the way. Wow. Yep, I've got an A-Fright ticket. Good if I got some of those. I need to get some more. Those things are. They save me a ton of cash. Right. Okay, now remember correct. Yeah. Now see, there's a lot like these little side quests and things like that. These ones I will do once like the main story stuff's done, because these ones I believe open up like trials and things like that. And those are the things I was talking about that I want to level up and get to like level 100 before I do them again, just so they're a lot easier for me to do. So it's like yeah, for example. Oh. Under that one. Come on, I'll take this one first, sorry. Yeah, see, because it's got a picture, it basically opens up a very particular thing. That's level 70. So I've tried doing it, but I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't. Plus, I say there's loads of like the little side quests and stuff I want to do, but that's for when I've done the story and I'm thinking, I want to level up some of my other classes. I'll use those, do some of the like the Tower of the Dead, which is like a sort of roguelike instant dungeon type thing. And Amulja, you say? How she came over whilst cleaning the cannons. She told me an empty arak bottle and said she was looking for the bloke you had belonged to. Things that brand's found all over Alamigo, so I wasn't able to narrow down her search. Alright. Oh, great, I can't fly in this place. Don't know why. Yes. I saw Mamulja on my patrols, but he carried an enormous axe. Not at all like the person you describe. They are very snaky, lizardy boys. Yeah, like. Now, if I remember rightly, to get that fun up there, it's a jumping puzzle. But I cannot for the life. I think what you have to do is climb up like one of those pillars, and it's a literal jumping puzzle. Now, you don't need it. It's like one of the optional what they call sightseeing landmarks. But obviously, if you want to get the achievement or you just want to have that satisfaction of getting it done, you're gonna have to do it. The fact I say no flight makes it a lot harder. A lot harder. Now the ones outside the city. Here, for example, was like, oh, look at that, like level 67. Oh, so wow, that's a interesting outfit. Okay. So we beat up the landfill. Here, let me apply some of this ointment. It's a common remedy where I come from. Evening. Oh, are you here to lend a hand? This poor soul's attacked by highwaymen and I could use help tending to his wounds. Don't worry about me. My escort was in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves and I fear he's bitten off more than he can chew. Please, will you aid him? Sure, which way did he go? Which way did he go, George? You there. You keep an eye on the la. I'll go and deal with the other issue. Excuse me. What? Wow. That is an interesting face mask they've got there. Ah, so this could be why I need to get him from a distance because... Like, what? But how? Behold! Ah. Look at that. That's something out of Mad... Does they look like something out of Mad Max? Don't they? With the, Oh, please tell me we can get that as a face mask. That would be hilarious. Nothing like a bit of divine intervention to tip the scales in my favour. With this iPad in my hands, I am invincible! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Another one, huh? Not that it matters. Kakuja, it's time you earned your coin. Alright. This is going to be interesting. I appreciate the assistance, but it wasn't joking about divine intervention. Dude, I have killed gods, okay? Strange force pushed me away. Can't even get near them. Well, lucky enough. I don't need to get near them. Steelhog vessel. Return to the ones and the stolen goods. See, look. That's like Mad Max. Oh, you followed me all the way here from your backwater village? Alas, your journey has been for naught. The vessel is mine. I, Shatterfeet, shall make better use of the artifact than you and your ilk ever could. By the might bestowed upon me, I will become saviour to the oppressed and destitute. I'm calling shenanigans on that. In light of my grand ambitions, the vessel's power will be wasted on the likes of you. Cannot hunt without it. Why, that's just a change of diet. I hear the acorns are delicious this time of year. God, he really is a pompous stuck-up. He needs an arrow in the butt. Why did I just shoot him when they were running away? No, just in the ankle. Damn it all. So close. But now's not the time for regrets. These two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Ralgar's reach. Would you mind meeting us there? Once the injuries have been treated, we'd better tell the resistant soldiers what happened. I mean, I could, go after them, maybe. I am the warrior of light after all. This is the sort of thing I do. Okay? I mean, I've literally travelled halfway across the world to deal with this one. Oh well. Yeah. That's one thing I did like in some, I think it was Mass Effect had it, where during certain cutscenes you could have an interrupt or event, which would be like the equivalent of punching the reporter, pushing the guard out the window, things like that. Well, okay, I made it to safety without any more trouble. These bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. How rude of me. I never asked your name or how you chanced across us for that matter. Yeah, what? Well, my favourite taco shop. From Tuliolao, yep. Oh, you're... Okay, you even told me the name. It didn't click. It did not click. Came all the way from Tuliolao at my grandfather's behest. Can't tell you how grateful I am. As for the highwaymen, they possess a steel hulk vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection from harm, it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. Well then, it is a good job I fight from a distance, isn't it? As those who say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Knowing this, we are careful not to rely too heavily on its power. Now that Steel Hulk vessel has been stolen, self-same vessel has been turned against innocent people such as yourselves. I can only hope you forgive me for allowing this to happen. There's nothing to forgive. If anything, we should thank you for coming to our aid. That Chateau Feet and his lackeys have a lot to answer for. I imagine, because there's 6 of them and there's 5 quests, there's probably a thing that if you manage to do all 5 of the base ones, then it unlocks the 6th quest in the series where you deal with the last person or something like that. It has that. Something. Why else would they mention that there was 6 of them, but there's only 5 items that were taken? Indeed. Ah, yes. Lalafels with facial hair. Generally tend to be on the evil side. I mean, Lalas are evil anyway, but Lalafels with facial hair tend to be slightly more evil. Or something about it amplifies their innate evilness. I don't know why. Now, this is not to say that a Lalafel with facial hair is automatically evil. It is just that if they are evil, facial hair amplifies it. And then, of course, you've got the ones with monocles. They are again, doesn't necessarily mean they are good Ladderfells, but if they are, makes them more good. And I apologise for butchering the English language. I'll go with you. Soldiers here need to be warned about the vessel. No, leave that to us. We relay what you've told us word for word. After all, you need to move quickly to have any chance of getting your artifact back. If you catch those robbers, give them one from me. I certainly will. I bet I may even give them 2. Bye-bye. Yeah, when I first started playing this game before I created Farah, my first character was a Lalafell, because I remember just seeing like the introductory screen when it started off and it's like, those things look evil. I must play as one. And I've been proven right. Lalafells. In fact, out of my alt characters, I do actually have 2 Lalafells. And I'm tempted to create a Hrothgar, just because I don't need to, but it's nice having you know, different options. Like, but I'm enjoying playing as Farah too much. So, how are you, Farah? I'm counting you to be there whenever comes next. I think that's probably like when I get to a certain level, the next quest will unlock in the role quest. Huh, I knew it. Since you're eager to get started, but I need time to plan our next move. Bandits aren't known for being found easily. No, they're not. I was surprised to see a fellow Maruja among them. Can't imagine why that Kakuja would work for a shallow feet of all people. Basically, again, more XP for just doing another. There you go. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take a diversion. I'm gonna do these just in case it's something good or like a beneficial thing for me, like a skill or something like that at the end of it. I need to do them anyway, so might as well. But I heard something that might help us. One of the soldiers has been contending with the same bandits who stole the vessel. I'll go and find him. Give me a moment, will you? I've got to think it's maybe 1 every 2 or 3 levels. That's this sort of thing. But again, we'll find out. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh. She told me to be sent an assistant. Never would have guessed it would have saved without Amigo herself. You're something of a local celebrity, I take it. That's one way of putting it. I'd like to hear more about that. But for now, let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Okay, dope mask. Yeah, quite. The bandits you've been chasing are behind a spate of recent incidents in Amigo. Oh, how then now, right. What's more, it appears that Chateau Feet is part of a larger network known as the Passage of the Unbound. Yeah, I kind of had a talk about them back in Toriolal. Yeah, that was... they didn't even pay or buy or anything. It's very rude of them. In particular, they've been carrying out raids on trade caravans heading here from Gridania. We've increased patrols along that route, but the bastards strike so quickly, they've usually made good their escape by the time aid arrives. On the rare occasions we caught them in the act, they use some kind of device or magic object to deflect our arrows. Oh! Okay, so that's going to be interesting. That's a steel hog vessel. Okay, so arrows can be a problem then. I'm sorry for the trouble it's caused. When I took it, Shalufit, it said something about using its power to help the oppressed and destitute. What do you think he meant by that? That sounds familiar. The reports say the thieves were shouting something along those lines during the other raid. They claim the merchants are overworking and underpaying their labourers, and therefore deserve to be targeted. So they're using it as an excuse to target merchants, which may or may not be justified. That's how stealing a bunch of goods helps the workers, and there's not a shred of evidence that anyone's being exploited. If you ask me, they're just in it for the money. Yeah, that sounds like it, and they're using it as an excuse. Excuse me. In any case, their reasons won't matter with Judge once they're behind bars. But for that, we have to catch them first. This recent incident occurred near Porta Pretoria, one of the waypoints on the road to the palace. If you want to know more, you best head there straight from the commander there. Anyway, I'll send word ahead to let her know you're coming, assuming you are, that is. Yes, of course, much appreciated. Oh yeah, we're heading there. Give him a good smacking. Clip round the ear. Sounds like a promising lead. Soldiers are good enough to explain the lie of the land around here, so I shouldn't have any trouble making the journey myself. I'll see you there. Okay. Means I can either teleport or fly. Or me both. There you go. So yes, my plan is for like doing like the leveling and stuff like that is to go through each area and clear out as many of the quests, side things that as I can, and then move on to the next one. Obviously, I'll be doing like things like when it gets to the areas like where is it? When I get to like Lakeland, obviously I'll be working on like the things like the fates and things like that as well. But like lots of side quests. I'm trying to remember. I think where I've got to. I think I've done all the base areas. Like maybe I think I may be onto this point here. Like somewhere around here was vaguely where I remember I got to. I think. Ah, good. You're both here. My colleague at the Reach has told me everything. I can confirm we've had several sightings of Shadow's feet and his gang in recent days. They've even taken down pushing our patrols. Whereas most brigands were free from armed and armoured soldiers, this lot seems to take pleasure in goading us into attacking. That's got to be the artifact. The treasure they carry makes them invulnerable. It can also emit a devastating blast, but it's only effective at short range. Shalfrid wants to draw your soldiers into close quarters, because there they stand no chance. Oh, that explains the uncommon boldness. Well, thank you. This information will go far in helping us contend with the bandits. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, the voice does not match with him. Who might you be? Oh, simple peddlers, my good lady. Is that Shalfarid without his mask on? Okay, so this assuming there's no dyeing or wig wearing of the hair. If we see him again, he's got purple hair and green eyes. It's this dude. But enough about that. If you'll forgive me, I couldn't help but overhear when you mentioned a gang of highwaymen. We've heard similar tales from other traders passing through, and it seems some stretches of road are more dangerous than others. In fact, the bandits are most often seen to a specific location not far from here. If you like, we can take you there ourselves. Please, by all means. Wait, Ferrer can take care of herself, but I can't allow any more civilians than necessary into an area believed to be teeming with bandits. It seems I have no choice but to ask you to go without me. Sorry, but if those highwaymen did turn up, I wouldn't be much good in a fight. Oh, while you head off to investigate, I'll see if there's any more information to be had here. It's settled. I shall leave our newfound friend in your capable hands. What? Oh, if you say so. Yeah. I suppose we should be on our way. If we do run into those highwaymen, you'll protect us, right? As long as you don't try and, turn on me or something. Else I'll turn you into a kebab. No, porcupine. One's heading your way. What did I say? I did not trust him. What? Unacceptable. If you do without my help, I'll find someone who can. Show some backbone for once. Flight. Okay, where am I going? I'm not that far. Into land. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a trap of some kind. Almost there, just the other side of this gully. Actually, if it's all the same to you, we're right here where you're going to head. There's really more than close enough, my life. Yeah, so what you're saying is in Ambush Alley over there. Is that what you're saying? I know what you're doing. Still, they do say that the first step in avoiding the trap is knowing it's there. What the fudge is that? That looks like some kind of weird slug sloth. And not find that. I've got a thing over here to fight. There's a hostile presence. Called it. That's it. That's it, just peck his eyes out. Go for the eyes! Please stop. I've no more bones to break. It's almost as if I saw this coming. You beat them, all of them? Yes, all three of them. How very fortunate. Well, let's contact the boss. I'm sure he wants to know all about this. Yeah, I bet he will. No doubt he's still talking to your friend and the commander. I'd be glad to hear you come to no harm. You never guess what, boss? She trounced a lot of them. Yes, understood. And it's raining. Again. I'm not quite sure why, but he said they'll be here in a jiffy. Maybe it's the next part of the trap. Is it true? You beat them all single-handedly? Well, yeah, well, me and Jaskia did, yeah, but there's only three of them. Gods be good. I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, I'll take them here. Yeah, I think one of them's got like many of his bones that are broken. My, very impressive. And how jolly convenient for those villains to appear exactly when we thought they were too. But above all, I'm glad no one was hurt. Well, no one important, that is. I know, you know that I know. Let's just cut to the chase, shall we? I'm relieved to see that everyone's safe. It's taken all the courage to bring Ferry here, knowing that danger could be lurking around every corner. Are you sure you're right? You're putting on a brave face for our benefit. There's no need, I assure you. No, we're fine. Couldn't be better. Well then, I'd say that's enough excitement for one day. We best continue on our way to Alamegan Quarter. Where's to sell, deals to broke, that sort of thing. I dare say it'll be some time before any ne'er-do-wells have the gall to descend upon this neck of the desert. And as for you, my friends, I'd advise not to stray too far from the beaten path if you know what's good for you. Ta-ta! Yep, it's him. Just let me put an arrow in his butt. Left butt cheek, come on. Oh, there's nothing left for us to do here, so let's head back to Porto Pretoria. Well, I'm telling you, that was him. But, you know, I've got to have evidence. Yes, I'm flying a red. What looks like a radish, I think. And going to land. Well, that was all very strange. One moment they're helping us apprehend criminals, and the next they're racing off to peddle their wares elsewhere. Merchants certainly are a busy lot, aren't they? Not that I'm complaining, of course. With those suspects in custody, I'm sure the resistance will be able to wring some valuable information from them. I expect all that wringing would take a while, though. It's like we've been given an opportunity for a little rest. You've certainly earned it. Okay, yep, so the next one will be when I hit level 94. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's I'll get one of those per, if they're following that, it's one per level. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm like, what, over halfway to the next, just over halfway to the next. I need 6.4 million XP. Back to Dawntrail. Yeah. Ah, crap, I spent coin. You want to do that? Hang on a second, I need to check something. It's an important email I'm waiting for. Well, important to me. Not important to others. Right. Where she's go to what you making me? Back to the plot. So, look at the anteater. How adorable. I do love that bit. It's got this sort of jazz swing to it. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fontaine has agreed to sign the port pact, yes? Oh, it is a shame there's a capable goldsmith to have one of our own handpicked to serve the forward promise. This is a great honour for actually Mickey. I appreciate your understanding. Of course. If you happen to know any other talented artisans regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my. That's more than fine, and we'll, if we encounter anyone, we shall at least send them in your direction to give you first refusal. Can it be yourself if you're so inclined? But that's a point here, because I can do crafting. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops as my first time in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. What if the job at Ratchy Meki? Excellent. I expect you want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Nope. Link bell. You know? Yeah. Incoming phone call. What became of Fontaine? Were we able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a posthorn. We will leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We'll meet you anon. I still can't get how vibrant and colourful this place is. So, is your belly? I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fontaine's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. Yeah, what I'm getting? I'm getting links. I mean, now unlock the fucking yes, excellent. Okay, so right, so yes. Okay, so yeah, these are the crafting things. Okay, Right, I'm just going to quickly switch for a moment just so you can see what they're like, if these are what I think they are. Yeah, they are, okay. Obviously I can either do one or the other. I mean, obviously I can pick up the quest, but I can only work on one as one. Oh, that's good. Right, first, next thing is... Oh yeah, this will ruin my armies thing. That is... What's that? Comes under legs. Oh yeah. Let's go with that one for a minute. Oh no, that one... Yeah, that one's bound to a thing, so let's get rid of that one. Yeah, the ones with the little lists on it, that basically means it is on a gear set. It's basically like all of these. I do like that colour, that works really well. Still would imagine like in the tropics, sweating like a very sweaty thing. Oh, I want to get boots. Oh, come out, needs to pay for his pal. Oh, we're going to see go see Papa. Well, you pass the time if you like. I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Yep, because I know you are not a fan of the boating travels. Hey, oh, that little corgi, so adorable. Alright, okay, so where do I need to go to? Oh, this is right over there by the cabins. Fantastic. And also, tropical fog's coming again, I see. Welcome back, madam. We've had a Landsguard message, most anxiously waiting on your return. Pharaoh of the Third Promised Entourage? I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summoned you to the palace. But to present yourself at the gate outside, stationed outside San Persia at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wuklamat. Oh. Okay, so it's a private chat with her father. Alright then. Interesting. Did I have it? Oh yeah, that was just a shadowy corner. I thought it was like a corridor or something, but no. And I'm going up this way this time. Because I can. Alright. Okay. Oh, we can go into a private instance then, because you've got the glowy bit here. All servants await you within. Well, I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire. I suggest full battle rig. Oh. Okay, so there's probably a good chance of there being combat, right. So if I fudge this up, I'll just replay it again at the easier difficulty setting. Magic door open. God, with those pillars, it looks like Moria. Big ass. Cool.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Oh, he wants to have a fight like he did with Thancred. Sorry, not Thancred, Estinian. Oh god, he wants to fight us, doesn't he? And this is why he doesn't want it mentioned to Wuklamat either. Hey, imagine this fight as a Lullaby would be hilarious.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
He's probably going to absolutely demolish us.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wilter Estinian. He fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided.
Yeah, Estinians are pretty good at...
By the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
I'm not too bad.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Let's find out. Yeah, why don't we find out? Yeah, warrior to warrior sort of thing. I mean, you may...
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
I'm, you know...
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course.
Thank you.
But expect no other mercies.
That's fair.
Come! Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
Because I am going to get absolutely hammered here, I know I am. Oh god, this is going to be like a one-person trial, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Alright.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
Alright, he's probably going to have some kind of sneaky ability or some kind, isn't he? Oh, fudge me. Yeah, he's really just taking a big chunk of my health out.
Let's test the waters.
He's the one I've got to stand behind him, maybe? Oh, I see. Okay, right, so... Right. Okay, yeah, so he's got some...
Better than that.
Ah, right, I think I see now. Right, yeah, he's... Okay, I've right. So the dots indicate what side he's going to attack first.
The Viper style. Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Oh, that's probably like a spinning attack, yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see, no.
The spearman did not lie. Very well then. Resolve and resume kingdom.
What was that?
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yes, his sibling is asleep.
Did you think you had my measure?
No, but I am very squishy.
This.
God, if I was playing as a class that had to stay still, I would be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. That is challenging. Okay, because that is definitely challenging. Right, I'll do that again, but yeah, I'm doing very easy this time. This is like all new attacks, all new modes and everything. Also, my gear's not optimized yet. And I'm a bit tired.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember! Next is the waters.
Okay, so that was like, yeah.
You can do better than that.
Yes, that means he's going to do that. Okay.
I see you know the Viper style. Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Yeah, that attack is. I'm trying to figure out like, because obviously it's indicating. But the question is, like, where is it indicating to go? Like, does it mean stand to the left, stand to the right? What?
The spearman did not lie. Very well then.
Oh God! God, stabbing this again.
Resolve and reason kingdom.
I can't skip the cutscene, unfortunately.
All right.
This might be one of those ones I'm going to have to level up a little bit and come back to.
Did you think you had my measure?
No.
Take this!
I'm having to look at, you know, like not really not look at.
Holding up?
Okay. Yeah.
We're far from finished.
Bound to have to sort of stand there, and I. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, some of these patterns I've seen in other boss fights, so some of them do seem familiar. But at the same time, others are just like brand new to me, or at least I've not seen for a very long time, so I can't remember how they go.
No more holding back. Stay alert.
Come on. Yeah, this is probably one of the most difficult fights I've done for a while. Oh, so, okay. Alright. Right, so yeah, the lines mean that.
You'll fight well.
This dude is tough. Okay, seriously, how, this is really over the top hard. I get this is supposed to be like.
You really are formidable.
Oh, but this is probably one of the most difficult solo fights I have done, and this is on very easy mode. God, so trying to do this properly, like.
Now what you're truly made of.
Oh, I almost got it then. Oh, come on. Seriously, come on. Oh, here we go. There we go.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
That was difficult. Holy shit, that was on very easy mode. That was a freaking difficult fight. Still, I suppose that's kind of the point.
I put my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
And that was on easy mode.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
I'm starting to see how this guy was able to unite a continent now.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
So I suppose if I tried this quest at a slightly higher level with slightly better gear, I probably would have fared a bit better as well. I'm not over level, and I think I'm like on the right level for it, but even so, that was a challenge and a half. I need a cigarette.
A confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Go on.
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Okay. To like look after her and like protect her sort of thing.
In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you just want to make sure I was worthy of being her protector, sort of thing.
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Alright. Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi?
Okay.
Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
See what options there are. She's young but has potential. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. You know, as like I said, her strength is like in her ability to make friends and broker, be diplomacy sort of thing. The others, they have, Kwana is the intellectual, the smart guy. He wants to bring Tulio out into the modern age. You've got the warmonger who wants to war of conquest, and then you've got the taco smasher who don't even know what his game is, but it's weird. So yeah, I say she's young, but she's got potential. I'm gonna be honest. Would I say she's ready just right now? No. But if she continues along the path that she's going, by the time she's got the seven tokens, I think she would have learned enough. Yeah.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet.
See? Yep, exactly what I was thinking.
Lama Ti thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
Not what it's really like.
And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking.
Yeah. I would agree with that, actually, yeah.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
I said at the beginning.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
That's fair.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion.
But you have to think of the ruler as a ruler as well.
With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and been loved in turn. Guide Lama Ti as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
Yeah, we've kind of seen the beginning of that as well, like telling her to, like, no, not be so hard on herself sort of thing.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
So she figured it out.
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
Yes.
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Likewise. It says no, it's like, no, hip dislocated.
Ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Yep.
Watch over her, champion.
So does he just, like, you know, when he's on his own, does he just sit there thinking or something? Or does he go to, like, a private library to have a read? What does he do? Oh, he just sits there thinking.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galloff's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Yeah, it's not so much what you say as well as how you say it. It's like someone like turning to me and going, "Chris, mate, you're being a bit, you know, over the top with, you know, so-and-so, so-and-so." Like, oh, yeah, I didn't even realise. Thanks very much. It's that kind of, you know, mutual respect. That was an intense fight, though. It was good, but still, that was the easy mode. Damn. Even now, I've known of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away from after the bout. Zolojar, your lance-wielding friend of Stenin, and yourself. Well, technically I kind of did, but, you know, that was just more of a practice warm-up round, but we won't talk about that. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though. Did Papa want anything else of you? A small favour, nothing more. I'm not going to lie to her. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah. Now, she didn't ask what it was. Oh, what's my gear at now? Alright. I just want to go from the it's like, where did I pick those up from? I was like, oh yeah, I got them from the I got them from the dungeon. That's it, 645, 6, yeah. Like, see, all of these ones are like 640. I think the next one will probably be like a head item. Even though, you know, being a Fiera, I don't have that many head items, unfortunately. Very annoying. See that? Walking thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the Foront cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Alright. So, ow. That was uncomfortable. I was going to see if I can jump onto one of those other pillars, but obviously I messed that up. Wait at a designated location. Oop. And I like they have this right by the entrance as well. Very much approve of that. Okay. Where am I going to? I am going... I see there's things we've unlocked now. That one. There's Power Forgotten, the Hunter and the Hunted. Sting of... Wow. Oh yeah, that's the job quest. That's the hunt quest. That's the crafting quest. Okay. I forgot what those red markers were then for a minute, but... Right. Await your companions and continue the right of succession? Yes. Okay, it's probably going to be like a long cutscene coming up. Normally seems to be the indicator when it has that little thing pop up. Hello, hello. Oh, there is. Yes, I knew about it. What was the thing? Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? All set to go? Yes, the orders are prepared to travel in search of work. So I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took around for a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fontaine. Shall we depart for Irvinshire then? A word before you go. Walking what are you doing here? That's gruff from... I don't know if I said it before when I see the Hrothgars. Every time I see the older male Hrothgars now, all I can think about is Kim's character from High Rollers. Good afternoon tomorrow. It's... I cannot... And as far as I'm concerned now, they all talk with a very bad Welsh accent. I say very bad that because I can't do a good Welsh accent. Oh dear. Oh, wasn't it one as well where, what's it, Katie, who's Scottish, basically was like trying to sort of show Mark how to do the bad Scottish accent. It's like, don't have to shout at you, disgusting. It was this... When she unleashes her inner Scot, it is glorious. She doesn't do it often. You know, Katie's quite a sort of calm, reserved person, but when she's in character and she lets rip, it's glorious. It really is. It's like, oh yeah, I said they're all going to have a slightly bad Welsh accent, so they're all going to have a slightly bad Welsh accent. Right, here we go, into character. Hello, I'm Grufford. I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offence. No, that's I'm going weird with that one. I need to practice. The third promises departure. This is why I don't really do accents. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh. This is the guy who just switches between being contrite and being alright. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Oh, what you are then? Not really bother me. I mean, he just switches between. It's like, no, please don't help me. Oh, right, okay. What was that all about? I'll explain that to Alice. It's on the boat journey. It will take far too long. I've come to the city for purchase supplies when a good Scottish character needs the ballistic preventer. Yes, definitely. Now, I will freely admit, it's I'm an English London lad through and through, but I hearing a proper Scottish profanity-laden tirade, as it says, ballistic profanity, it is freaking glorious. It really is. It's like, especially when there's like the occasional real sort of Scottish word thrown in as well. So, you got to be kidding. Exactly. It's now that what's put in chat is very, very mild compared to some of the stuff I've heard, but it is really freaking glorious. It absolutely is. Now, part of me is convinced that there's that for Scottish people growing up, there's a hidden class or school of how to swear like a sailor without sounding like you're swearing like a sailor. It's honestly, it's just really freaking brilliant. Alright, back in character. I come to the city to purchase supplies when I notice your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Focus on the first spittle. Spit it. You got to be exact. Disgusting. It's glorious. It really is. And that's also, I freely admit, I do have a juvenile sense of humour. So when I hear people swearing in different languages, it just tickles that monkey part of the brain. That's right. It's the final step in the wider succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. I don't know to be of... Okay, I'm trying again. I'm going to try the Welsh accent again. Hello, I am Griffith. I'm to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down into oral for 1,000 years. There you go. It's like the very little colour of it. The Welsh language is like... And again, I am... People will probably correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I am pretty sure that Tolkien took inspiration for how the Elvish languages sounded from Welsh, or Celtic at the very least. When it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. But portray it as one might expect a glittering metropolis of golden towers. I would suggest it's more unassuming and owns the name to a fabulous treasure hidden in its heart. That Welsh train station that is ridiculously long, and I've tried many times to pronounce it properly. I can do it when it's broken down into little syllables, but I cannot do it in one go. And I saw that there was a weather report, doing this over here in Glasgow, it's actually going to be a nice balmy 12 degrees and blah blah blah. And down here in Wales, and he pointed to this. All I know is that anything goch. And if it's two L's, it's pronounced kl. That's about as much as I know. I can remember, I should say, not. And he effortlessly, in one go, pronounced this absolutely ridiculously long Welsh name. And it was one of those sort of ones. The second he finished it, he had a smile on his face as if to say, "Yeah, that's right. Not only did I say it, I said it perfectly. First try." It's one of those one of the few times I sort of gone like that at the weather report. It was brilliant. Probably on YouTube or something. If you tell him however has a common thread, there's a going in search of this golden city and not return. Perhaps the golden city is like an absolute paradise and nobody wants to return. Maybe that's what it is. The colour's got a bit lighter there. Maybe a darker blue. The lesson to be learned is this, from this third price, is that to seek the legends is to court death. You must employ you to proceed with the utmost care. That's all I wish to see. So please for your safe journey. I don't know where the accent's going with that one. Thank you, Wookieevu. You know what, I'm going to... I am going to stop apologising for my mispronunciation of words. I'm going to give him a fair go. But if I fuck it up, I fuck it up. Because the amount of, like, non-typical words I'm going to be seeing in this expansion, if I keep apologising or whatever for it, I'm just going to be like, we'll come out and, shooting myself in the foot every time I speak. So I'm going to take inspiration from her, and I am not going to apologise. But I am going to give him a fair go. What's the reason Mika the cautionary tears? If every expedition has ended in tragedy... No, he didn't say in tragedy, he just said no one's returns. How then did the... Well then, how are they to know? How does Dawn Servant find a city with its own fence? See, exactly. He knows where this... Well, he's probably got a vague idea where it is. But it's more to open it, isn't it? That's what we need the 7 keys for. It seems a legend orientated with the Yukui, who we are on our way to speak with. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead. So yeah, we're going to have to go and speak to the giants, go up the mountain. But first of all, we need to get Fontaine back to the Moblins. Ah, I see, because there's a light there. That's why it's a lighter colour, because I'm literally standing in a bright light. Yeah, see, there you go. Change colour properly. So, someone in the chat just has got an achievement called Freebird. I have no idea what that was all about. Meanwhile, in Cosmo Uka, it's pissing down once more. Are we sure we're not in Britain right now?
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilian sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Yeah, I can see the logic. I wouldn't go with him myself, but that's just me.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
And considering he wants to expand that land, it makes sense to have people in fealty to you, looking after it.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
Okay.
If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
You having doubts there, sir? Doubts into what your leader is up to?
Step aside.
Do like his headpiece, I'll give him that.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Also now, oh.
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja. Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones.
It's the eyes. I don't...
Besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
Well, that's just being racist.
The Dawntrail may have sired
speciesists.
you on odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon. Face me in battle and learn your place.
And as we've seen with our fight with what's her name, fighting against one of those is a difficult thing. Hello. Hey, Fuzzball.
A moment, first promise.
Hey. Oh, we have seen what the time is, yeah.
Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Oh, do we get to watch him fight? That should be interesting.
Too scared to make the first move?
I don't think so.
Then allow me!
Oh! Oh, that was... Oh. One punch and he took him down. Did he stab him?
But he's just a runt.
Oh, Oh, this has made things a lot more spicy. Yeah, they're like, oh.
My thanks for your restraint.
And he was restraining as well.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Yeah, I don't doubt that now. Holy shit, that dude is powerful. What a punch. I suppose that's kind of the point.
Your part in this is far from over.
I suppose that kind of makes sense now to show the point of that fight beforehand now. Was to show just how powerful those, the two-headed Jar Jars are. And if this dude took one of them down with one slice, one punch or whatever, that shows you how freaking powerful he is. We're back. And we brought with us, oh, excuse me, a winning pots. Ooh, a little bit of bold there. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked in Tame's aesthetics in Uda. Wonderful. Impressive. Excuse me. My first to return, third promise. I apologise for that. And with an artisan from across the sword, no less. Sorry, wrong voice, there we go. We welcome you. And your unique skill is to, remember, channel Yoda. And your unique skill is to Earthenshire. Helipad will show you to the workbot. Yeah, that works for them. Channel Yoda. Because new keyboard. C key seems a bit dodgy. Possible. I mean, I've had my previous keyboard. It was the S key. The membrane between the key thingy and the like the circuit underneath had worn out, so I had to keep pressing CS, and then it got to a point where it just completely failed. Every other key was perfectly fine, and I've still got the keyboard because if one of the keys breaks or the other bits and pieces, I can in an emergency use that as a keyboard. I just can't use the letter S. But yeah, it's very standard. I mean, I've got this one's a mechanical one because I found mechanical keyboards are a lot more. It's got silent key. Well, see, it says silent keys on it, but they are they're a bit more sensitive, which is good. And then I feel like I don't have to hammer the keys as much to use them, so it's easier on the hands in the long term. So if you can afford it, I can definitely recommend getting a mechanical keyboard, or one with mechanical keys. Try and get one with the silent ones as well, because otherwise the other ones can sound really loud and get annoying after a while. They are a little bit more expensive, but in the long term, I think they're worth it. Like I got this one, and it had a mouse and mouse pad and stuff come with it, and I think it was like 80 quid for both as well. So, so it's like the mouse pad, the wrist rest, the mouse mat, which I've got to clean that, the mouse and the keyboard for like 80 quid. Definitely worth it. But like I say, mechanical keyboards not for everyone. I know some people like the more like the smooth ones, which so you can't really feel the keys, so you can glide your hands across the keyboard more. But for me, that just feels too weird. But again, that's why I don't make loads of different keyboards, so everyone can have different types. Oh, thank you for entertaining. I am sure not to disappoint you. It's getting late, isn't it? I know. I think after this quest, I'll call it a night. I think over the weekend I will try and do some more leveling as well. So, you have reached the Channel Yoda. You have reached the requirements of the feat of pots. I'd like to present you your keystone with joy smiles and well wishing. The blue mint. Okay, so that's 3 done. Keystone activate. That makes 3. Okay, more possible candidates. Come, tell me your tales. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this guy. I said before, I thought this was probably the one we had to watch out for. I'm slightly revising that to, the first promise. This dude, the sheer fact he took down Taco Smasher in just one punch like that, or one hit, that is scary. Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Although, still keep an eye on him, because he's that kind of reserved intellect that could easily turn and make everyone else's life very difficult, but based on what I've seen so far, doesn't seem like it. Oh, you are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zorar Jar's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, second promise. We must have you apply that Sharlian knowledge you so cherish, and arm Torah with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as a new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. Tools of war hold no interest for me. That I believe. I believe him for that. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. So he's about technological advancement, but not war. Which, I suppose, I see where he's coming from. He wants to improve people's lives, but through advancement of technology, not through combat. One powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tulila is known for its advanced technology. See, there is just as the Guardian Empire was deterred from invading Sharlian. That may well be true. How long will it take Tulila to progress to this advanced state? How many years? Overcommitted commitment to education and hard work should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory. Swallow Sharlian. Yes, this dude's a freaking warmonger. So, yeah. I am revising my person to keep an eye on the most to this guy. Zorar Jar. I mean, the other dude? Yeah, he's dangerous. This fella? I think we can trust him. I mean, Thancred and Illiande seem to be decent judge of characters, so... I mean, for the most part. That's it. Conquer other nations through force of arms and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Yeah, we've got experience of that over in Eorzea. And then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons. Until all have grown tired of... Yeah, you're starting to remind me of someone else. Should we say to the eastern side of Europe? I'm not going to mention his name, but I think you know who I'm talking about. Let's just say he's not exactly popular in the Ukraine right now. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? Which he proposes a mockery of peace. He's thinking of the peace through superior firepower. That's what jobby. Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Toriola, there were no potbacks for the Botswan. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulu Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulu Jaja just wanted to talk. Here it is. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, of the mastery of techniques employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. Goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirits devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? That is so true of so many artists. When we don't have to worry about, where your next food's coming from, people can produce some really good stuff because they can really sort of delve deep into the mindset. Yoda. And so began the custom of good living. Happy Botswan makes good works, and good works makes mobbies happy. Guru Jaja's words were wise. Though his smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So, the head of reason was behind the forging of potpacks. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. You would rather look to the future and the next feat. Yeah, this is another dude we've got to keep an eye on. You know, the one like, so, I get Grand Vizier vibes when he's about. Like, yeah, we've got to watch out for the main dude, but him as well. So there's two of them we really got to keep an eye on. We should be getting on as well. Back with Jar Jar never did come back, did he? No, he didn't. I've just tweeted that car. That's their mask. You know, somebody's like talk sort of thing. Like, do you have a moment for? Do you have a moment for promise? Channel Yoda. Akarak will repay for that and help him with Keiki. He bring a tale of the Golden City. Ooh. Really? I'd love to hear it. Towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendour you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between. They lived in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Above the clouds. I wonder. Because that mountain is chuffing big. It gives me a Olympus vibe, so maybe the Golden City's on top of there, or the entrance is on top of there. I think fashion from gold, huh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. And that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rakarok, where did you hear that particular tale? Well, a long time you call your friends. They live up in the mountains, Ukapacha. Again, the giants, yeah. So we're going to eventually go and speak to the giants. Seems everything is pointless this way. I mean, now are they actually just going to be really giants, right? Or are they just going to be people who they think are giants, and maybe they have like dual forms or something? Like, this feat and everything these nutters taught me much about the moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earth and Shy and your joy smiles behind. Ah. They seem quite happy. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's a quest for... where is it? Number one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's 1, 2. Those have got to be for Aether Currents. That's another triple triad thing. What? We should go see the giants next. Agreed. Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga not to be... The Ukapacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If you leave Earth and Shy from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. So we are off to see the giants. And you know what? Like I say, that is where I'm going to leave things for tonight. So yes, tomorrow, what I will probably do is I'll get these ones done very, very quickly. Because they're probably just going to be I can tell they are. They're just going to be 2 more of the... I keep pressing the wrong one. 2 more of these ones, and then that'll be 2 more of those, and then those 2 quests, then it'll just be 1 more quest. Where's the nearest? Yes, there's one to the northwest. There, I will do that tomorrow. But for now, I am going to say goodnight, because someone's getting grumbly and she wants the chair. So, good night, and thanks for joining me, and I will see anybody who's joining me tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.